Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. We are doing something a little bit different today, and I've had a request from Stargazer, and they have written a book of sonnets called Tome of Stars, a sonnet odyssey, art therapy journal and exorcism exploring love, grief and transformation. They say, I then used generative algorithms to produce digital art for an illustrated book and multi-genre music for all the poems, producing over 11 hours of songs spread over 8 albums, 6 from the sonnet book, 2 additional tied closely to it, sorry. This is a personal project, not a commercial one. Nothing is monetized. It's all public domain. Very interesting. Now, it's a hot topic for sure, AI music, and as a musician myself, I'm somewhat on the fence with it. I certainly see the potential of AI being used in kind of plugins, production, mastering and stuff, just enhancing the tools that we already use. And when it comes to AI generated music, I think it's something that's going to kind of find its place within the world. I don't think it's going to take over human music. I don't believe that can ever happen. So I feel that it can exist in the world. Speaking as a musician, I don't personally feel offended by it. And I did a video on this before where I basically said about AI music, it actually might kind of help, real musicians, because there used to be this whole pressure of songwriting, writing without soul, so many soulless songwriting sessions where you are trying to make a pop hit, trying to make everything perfect. Whereas now if that can be generated at the click of a button, it pushes human musicians to be more creative and more experimental and push the boundaries of things a lot more. So I think that potentially it can have a positive impact on music. So I know it's a very, very hot topic, but I think it's a very interesting discussion, and I don't want to come down on either side of it really hard. It's better to kind of sit back, listen, and keep an open mind. And with that in mind, let's listen to this. I have no idea what we're about to hear, and I'm very, very intrigued. Wow.
A sphere of thought convulsed in cosmic blight, with membranes pressed against my trembling mind, a tempest shaped by fears in obscene rites, a primal ache no reason could unwind. It's widening, more reveal dread truths I'd fled, crazed cancers rooted deep and ages bred. Before this beast my star girl rose, her tortured body spread through blackest space. She writhed as madness waking from love's throes, each twitch a syllable in twisted grace. Her blood a prophecy exhaled as breath.
I love what it's done with the backing choir. It's very, very epic and very beautiful, and some really nice intervals there. Early on, the movement was a little unexpected, which was nice. This is a very interesting project, and it must be very, very interesting for a poet to be able to convert their poetry to music in this way, because to do this like for real kind of thing would be quite inaccessible to many, you know what I mean? So it's what a time to be alive, in a sense that you can do that. And it sounds really, really nice. And it's, I think the important thing as well with anything with AI is it's about that human interaction here, because we have real poetry, real sonnets that are written, and that is the starting point. So it's coming from a human grounded artistic place, that's then sort of being passed on to AI rather than it being generated by AI in the first place. And I think there's a big difference there. But yeah, this is very beautiful, very epic, very soundtrack.
A prayer long chanted in the jaws of death. Shades stood and a somber echo stood stage. Their shadows chaos come from nightmares old. Each visage born from secrets hid and caged. Starved selves long lost and loathed to slavery sold. Eternities of shades with empty eyes proclaim the poverties of past disguise. They sang strange hymns of fractured lullabies. The chords too vast for mercy to contain. Its beauty struck like suns in silent skies. Its horror hewn, immaculate with pain. The music drowned me in transcendent seas, erasing boundaries of identities. She shattered sacred avatar unmade. Her dying cry by a rift across sea shore.
What's interesting about this as well is it's structurally, as a sonnet, it's very different from a song, and it's musically something that keeps on progressing and progressing. We don't have any kind of standard song structure in any way. It's very different, and I think it's interesting to hear sort of a musical interpretation of poetry in this way, that isn't often done, and it's interesting, you know, very, very different.
Unyielding universes broke, betrayed, recycling rended remnants of our whole. She fell, the only light I understood, collapsing star, consuming every good. She fell, the only light I understood, collapsing star, consuming every good. The only light I understood. The only light I understood. She fell, consuming light and every good.
Beautiful poetry. I really enjoyed that. Very, very different. And yeah, it's a really nice creative exercise, I think. And I wonder if something that can be taken from this as well is like, for a poet, can writing poetry and then hearing it sort of performed like this with AI, can that then inspire you to write more and write differently? Or do you know what I mean? Like, can there be a cycle of inspiration here by putting your art, giving it to AI, then playing something back to you, and that sort of giving you ideas and motivation to do other things, you know? I think that AI can certainly be used in that way, as a sort of creative cheerleader in a sense, you know, and I wonder. I mean, it's a whole conversation and a whole topic, isn't it? But I'm really, really grateful for you sharing that with me, Stargazer. That's Stargazer Elentirmo. If you enjoy that, that's Stargazer with a Z, one word, and then Ellen, Elentirmo. Hit subscribe on them and send a like their way. They've clearly got so much material out there, so many ideas. Was it 8 hours or 11 hours of music? Something incredible. So yeah, busy at work as a poet and exploring these new creative ideas. I'm very, very interested in it. So thank you for sharing that with me. Everybody, have a great day. If you enjoy my reactions, do hit subscribe. Take care, everyone. Peace and love.